promoting worth in living in rural areas. You don't have to live in rural southern states in the U.S. and be in poverty. There are options out there. Reselling is such a valuable side hobby, guys. So no matter where you come from, no matter what small little area, you can be in rural Pennsylvania, you can be in rural Wisconsin, rural, North Dakota. But wherever you are, those rural areas don't have to define you, and they definitely don't have to define your income. So the sky's the limit when it comes to reselling. So let's hang out today. I'm excited to share some things with you. So I'm in my local thrift store, and I'm just probably the cheapest thrift store around. They benefit people so much. And first thing to catch my eye is this pair of Sauconys, the Brooks, and they look good on the outside, but as soon as you check, look at that. Ugh, I hate it. And the insoles are ripped up, and that's just like, oh my gosh, really? So I'll try to move along here and try to see what else I've got. And then, of course, I get distracted. And her precious face is just worth it all. So I'm back at the rack. I'm trying to see here what... I found some good shoes here, and their shoes are $4. I mean, it beats even Goodwill prices. She is bound to hold the inventory for me, but this is a mini crock pot. How cute is that? They have some sold comps for $30, so I'm gonna display these on the screen as I find things. But yeah, I'm not finding much today. I mean, I've got 25 minutes before her doctor's appointment, and just kind of making my way through, checking out different things. And so I come upon, and I'm like, oh my gosh, is that Mark Fisher? And it is score. I was so excited to find these because it makes my trip. And these are going to be $4, and they're going to resell for $35. And that makes it all worthwhile just to find one good item in 20 minutes. I mean, so I'm going through the dresses here, just trying to see like what are going to run into. There is a I can't remember. It's a Calvin Klein sweater. Let me know if I should have picked that up. I don't know enough to know like which style is best to pick up. I feel like clothes entitle so much to understand, but I run across this, and my hand's actually feeling the quality of it, and I'm like, Chico's. I know I've heard of Chico's before, and the buttons look really well made, and so I did end up grabbing that, and to find like $75 for that outfit, which is going to cost me $4 for both on the rack. Again, they don't have always the best stuff, but like it's so cheap. So I came to this section just to call out ties, guys. They're $1 a quarter, like huge money maker. All right, so we are back, and I just want to make it known that I did have to, of course, do my intro. I'm doing lots in the end of the night. I decided to turn on my camera today. This is something that I love to do. I'm not a hairy tornado, I'm not a Commonwealth picker, but I am a hustling mama. So, I take my daughter along with me. I don't get to go on big trips. We have actually an 8-month-old right now. She's really little, but she loves to shop with mama. So, if you're that mama and you just need a little extra cash, a little something to help pay the bills, I definitely recommend reselling. But let me share with you what we actually ended up picking up from today's haul, from our little mini haul today. So this, I'm just gonna have a shirt and the matching pants actually. But I know I had heard of this brand before, but I never actually saw it to pick it up. But this is Chico's. So Chico's is a women's line of clothing, and I got home and honestly did a little research, and they sell really well made material. And so basically, like, I honestly, as you can see in my walkthrough, I was going through the clothing one at a time and just happened to see this one. And as soon as my hand swiped the hanger, I was like, gosh, I was like, you can feel when something is well made, right? So this is like a neutral color, and I know we all know Y2K 90s is coming back in style. So this is actually a whole outfit. So this is the blouse, or the button up. I say blouse because literally 90s makes me think of my grandma, who always who like stayed in the 70s, I guess. I know that's weird, but weird comparison. But anyways, roll with me. So there's matching pants. This is actually a size 2. This is Chico's size 2, but they have literal matching pants to the shirt. And I want you to notice, just like even the closures of the buttons, like they're really, really well made. And I just happened to notice too, there's like multiple stitches over each button. And so I am a 3X, 4X woman, if this gives you any comparison. This is, yeah, half. So I'm guessing like 2 maybe is maybe it's going by X, like 2X. I haven't researched enough. I don't know. You guys let me know. I'm hoping that I get a lot of resellers, maybe small resellers or just starting resellers, to give me some, you know, let me know in your area. I definitely live in rural Kentucky, so there's not a lot of options, but when I do find something good, I will take a chance on it. I will pick it up. So I'm about 5 years in the resale, part-time resale business. I've always had a full-time job, but I love to pick on the side, and flip things on the side. And so yeah, just let me know any of this stuff, and then the walkthrough, please share your knowledge. Let me know, did I pass up something like really good? Because we don't have a lot of pickers here. I would love to go back and pick that up, or if you're in my area and you see it, go pick it up. But yeah, give me some info. You guys who have been doing this longer or full time, you know, let's share that information. And when I share something, of course, I promise to share it. I will, you know, I'll put it on, I'll add that content in as well. Let's show value to each other that way. Okay, so my next find was these Mark Fisher. So I was like super shocked. Look how cool. I mean, let's just take a minute to see these little square jewel accents. Those are cool, man. If I have wide feet for sure, but if I could wear something like this, I would. If I could pull it off. I can see. I mean, you could throw this, honestly, you could throw this with like just a colorful outfit, and this be what tones it down. They're 8.5, Mark Fisher, and they're called Sorelli, or they're called Sorel, or no, they're called Morel Searly. Maybe I'm saying that wrong. Y'all just gotta know. Tidbit of my story is, it's not hard to see. I did not come from these mall brands. I definitely grew up on some potatoes, cornbread, and Walmart. So, y'all educate me. Help a country sister out. Educate me. Okay, so the next thing I picked up, I actually don't even have it in here, but I actually ended up with being given this. It's an Igloo little 6-can fridge. Super cool. I tested it out. I had some protein shakes in there, actually. if you are in the VSG, shout out to the VSG community, because all we drink is protein shakes. And it works. Definitely kept them cold. I had it plugged up for a few days, and yeah. So it looks like I can. I will post the comps of these things as I run across them for you guys, and yeah, we'll go over at the end. Let's see what kind of profit we made today. Mind you, this was a 25-minute stop through. This was a 25-minute pick, you guys. My first walkthrough video picking, and so there's going to be a lot more to come. There's going to be a lot better to come. More information as I learn it, I will share it with you. Let me throw out some suggestions just to add some more value to this content. If you don't know, let me share with you my first big flip. I went to a mom and pop thrift store. They had shoes in a bin for $1. Most of them were cleats, okay? And lots of people in my community like bring to this thrift store, and they make, I mean, they benefit. They truly help and benefit people who are in need of food, and I just love to donate to them. But I love to shop them too. So anyways, I bought some Adidas Cloud. I don't know if it was a Freak line or whatever of cleats, and that is the last thing I thought I would ever be reselling. But some football cleats. Adidas, cleaned them up, posted them, threw a blanket, guys, over a laptop table. I threw a blanket over it, took pictures in sunlight. You know, use your free resources. Don't just throw your money in reselling business. Use your free resources and build your business to the place where it pays for your lighting setup, your this setup, your that setup. I've spent money in those things, and then I've had them break, and then yeah, it's better, so much better to just use your resources wisely when you're building a business. But yeah, I cleaned up the dollar cleats and flipped them for $50. And I was so excited when my phone bing on eBay and I had made that sale. So that was so awesome. And that's nothing that, you know, anybody else can't do. You know, go to your local thrift store, support these local mom and pop shops, not the Goodwills that are doing round up to help job placement. Job placement is to build, they're using that money to build another Goodwill, most likely to pay another employee $7.25 an hour around here. I mean, pennies to nothing. So shop local, support a small business owner, and shop your little local mom and pop shops, and see what you can find, because you can really make a profit off those things. But until then, or if you found any value in this content, please like, share, or subscribe. Help me get my content, my start out there. And until then, keep picking, keep flipping, keep shipping. See you on the next one.